Hey folks, Father Sambuthi from CGVitis here. Today we're going to see an update on our instant mesh bridge add-on for Blender 2.8. So we have debugged it a little bit, some bug fixes and some more features. So let's see a full tutorial on it. So first of all, what you need to do is basically you need to download this instant mesh from wjacob. You will find the Microsoft Windows here. If you need Linux, you can do it from here as well. If you need Mac, you can download it from there as well. So then install this add-on, download this add-on, download the zip, and let's go here. Okay, and here you will find this add-on, so extract it, and this is the instant mesh. Extract it somewhere safe. So then go to the Blender 2.8 1 and let's go to the F4 preference. Let me see if I have some. Yep, let's remove this one. Okay, so if you have older version, just remove it, and now let's go to install, and from here let's install the add-on master first. So this is the py. There we go. Check it. Go here, instant mesh, and go here, and this is the instant meshes. For Windows, it will be instant meshes.exe. Okay, let's open it here. So we have bug fixed. You don't need to do those stuff again here in the relative path. It will be automatically created with an absolute path. Okay, number one done. So let's save the preference here and let's close it. Okay, so let's start working. Okay, so let's get started. So this is our object, and you can see it is not saved yet. So let's go here and go to the object, and let's go to the instant remesh here. So let's see these one by one. So this is the slower deterministic algorithm, which is actually good. So I'm going to check it. Dominant is basically a mix of try and quad rather than pure try and quad. So this gives you much more better results. So I'm just going to turn it on. Intrinsic is actually, if you have some holes and pokes, you can do it. So I'm just going to check it on as well. And boundaries are if you have the watertight thing. So you can see it is not watertight, so I'm just going to check boundaries as well. So you can have those descriptions in wjacob's documents. Okay, there are some documents, PDF, you can see it there as well. Okay, so now let's go to the crease degree. By default 0 is much more better, so I'm not going to touch it. The vertex count, how much vertex count you want, you can give it like something like 500 as well, but for this guy I'm going for 2000. Okay, smooth iteration, if you don't need it, you can disable it 0. Yeah, then there are some new options like show wireframe. So let's see them. Let's do a remeshing first, then let's see. Okay, it will take some time, and here is the result. So if you uncheck this start remeshing, it will be back again. So show wireframe, what it does is if you check it and then start remesh, it will give you a wireframe for you. So if you want to uncheck it, you can do it. Uncheck the show wireframe, and it will be there. Okay, so that's how we can work with it. Then we have these two. Let's talk about this guys now. Yeah, come back. Okay, so first let's talk about these open instant meshes. So I'm just going to uncheck it and going to check open instant meshes app, and then start remeshing. You will see that your instant mesh app will be there, which you can use. You can again go to the instant mesh PDF video project pages, and you can see what it does and how to work with it. I'm just going rough here. So suppose this is our thing, and let's go to the solve, and yeah, let's use align to borders, sharp, okay, sharp creases, because we have some sharp creases here. Okay, let's align to the border. Let's solve it again. Solve, export mesh, extract mesh, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to save it in my temp folder here in out obj. Okay, out obj. All right, then close it, and let's wait for a moment. Here we go. Okay, so we have this. So in Windows users, they have asked that if we can do some temporary project folder. There are some problem with temporary project folder in Windows. So for that, what you can do is basically disable start remeshing, and let's check it again. Object, instant remesh, and if you're a Windows user, you should by default check this. And if we check it, you can see that it is saying that file is not saved, which means we have not at all saved this file. So we at least need to save it. So press Ctrl Shift S, and let's name it test, tst. There we go, tst. Save as. Okay, so now go to the object and instant remesh. Now if we check this guy, let me show you here the tst here. So it will be safe in your project directory. So if we check it, you will see a temp file will be created. Now you can start remeshing it. It is remeshed, and your temp file is here, obj and mdl, whatever. So let's uncheck start remeshing, and let's check open instant mesh, and then start remeshing again, and it will open up a folder, project, the app for you. So suppose we have solve, export, and extract mesh, and we're going to save it here. So now you can save it in your test. Okay, so this is the test. Go to out obj and just select it and close it, and it will be there. Okay, so that's how you can work with it actually. Now we are going for Windows, and let's see it there. Okay, for Windows users, download the Windows installation instant meshes, and extract somewhere. I'm using desktop for now, and also the Addon, extract it here. Okay, done. Now let's fire up Blender and go to the F4 preference, install. Let's go to desktop, and it is the Addon. Okay, go to the Addon and select it here. Go to check object, go to instant meshes. Let's go to desktop, and here is your Windows exe. Okay, done, and set the preference. So everything is pretty much same here. What we need to do is basically, let's press Ctrl 2 just for demo. Okay, let's go to the object, go to the instant remesh. Okay, I have not saved it yet, so if I go to the save temp obj, it will give you as usual the file not saved, etc, etc. So you cannot work with it. So what you need to do is basically press Ctrl Shift S, and let's create a folder, test, and let's test it, untitled, whatever. So now you can do the temp, and now you can start the remesh setup here. Okay, if you want to use the open instant meshes, check it and open it here. Now suppose we are waiting the solve, extract mesh, save. Okay, so now what we can do is basically, you can see it is already in instant mesh. Okay, if it is not, then just navigate to the temp folder and select this out of obj. Yes. Okay, let's close it, and here we go. Okay, done. So yeah, that's how you can work with it, and other things are actually same. So yeah. All right, that's it. I'm Father Sympathy from C Virus, and we're going to see you next time. Bye bye.